What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of Avant3. As you might can see, this does not line up with the video. This whole first section of the episode, no audio was recorded, unfortunately. So I'm just going to skip it. I don't really do much. I walk around for a little bit and then I go mining and then I go to the next section. So let's continue on with this episode and I hope you guys enjoy. Peace. Alrighty guys, and welcome back. It is currently the next day as I went mining, did a little bit, and then I actually had to go and do a couple of things, so I stopped and didn't come back and finish the episode. So let me just show through what I've done since that episode. I died, I think, twice, I reckon, in the caves. I got a fair bit of iron, a bit of gold, some tin. I've used a little bit. Oh no, I lost a lot because this bag actually was full. This white tier 2 bag was full of ores, and then all of a sudden it's empty, and I was very pissed off. I couldn't understand what was going on, but whatever. Shit happens. I still have my inventory with a lot of it, and like all my iron was in the inventory, so that's pretty good. I picked up some lava from down there because of the fact that I wanted to build this. This is what I just finished building this probably about 20 minutes ago, and then put all my iron in there. So let's see what we got. Not bad. Oh, I'm happy with that. So I've done that. We've got all these ready to go to start building some things. But we were going to start with the mod pack at PSI. This beast of a mod pack. I've never actually used this before. I've never done it. I have no idea how to do it. I'm pretty sure, I don't even know if there's a book for it. I don't think I see one here. Doesn't look like I see a book there. Liquid, no. What was that? Spell magazine. By center. Nope. Calculator. Nope. Okay. So I'm pretty sure you got to start with the CAD assembler. So that's just 4 pieces of iron. So how about we get ourselves electric steel. There's some iron in that chest. Another piece of iron in that chest. Let's get ourselves a block because we've got this beast here of iron. So we've got some iron to play around with. Because I believe we actually have to create these 2 tables too. The CAD assembler, which we need a piston, and a spell programmer. We just need some sawdust block, and I have no idea how to make a sawdust. Redstone, show it with the iron CAD to get sawdust. I don't think I found any redstone now I think about it. I got redstone essence. Yeah, unfortunately, shit. Okay. So I'm actually going to have to go and get myself some iron. What I'm going to do is I'm going to smelt down all of this gold that we have here. I don't know if that's going to mix in with that. It shouldn't mix in with that, so I can make some tools. Alright. I need to go get some redstone. That's my pick gun. Yep. Alright. Let's jump down and let's just go find some redstone. It shouldn't take us too long. We might as well do it on camera. So this is the mine I dug. I dug all the way to bedrock, and then I did at level 16. I did one that way, probably about 200 blocks, and one that way, 200 and something blocks. Redstone. Let's quickly. I don't know. Nothing. Oh, there's one on level 35. Is that some iron right there? Huh, I missed that. How did I miss that iron? Was it the very first thing? Probably missing a lot of stuff. What's this? Black quartz. We actually need that for the next. And I forgot to do this. This is really handy to do this when you're mining. Why aren't you going in there? Get in there. Because it automatically picks it up. Ooh. There's clay here as well, see? This is automatically going to pick up the items and put it into the bag. Until the bag's full. Alright, I know there's clay there, I'll come back and get that in a minute. So I reckon if we go down to about 20... I'm gonna say we'll go 19. Look, that's 16, 17, 18, 19. And we get into a cave. That's deep resonant. Oh crap, creeper. Hey, look at that lapis. So yeah, this is the where I was mining. This is deep ore. I've seen a bit of this and I didn't actually pick it up, but I might pick it up now just because why not? Because I do want to do some evil craft, and that's deep resonance stuff. I think I just broke that. Crap. Oh, it might have went in here. Yes, it went in there. Cool. Eulorium, we don't want that. Alright, so let's go the opposite direction. I did see this cave when I was mining here, obviously, but I wasn't planning to go cave diving at the moment. Alright, where are we? We're here. Let's go this way. And speed up. Well, shit. Alright. Hopefully that iron's melted down so we can make ourselves some tools. Because tools will be a little bit handy with this. I'm pretty sure with the CAD, the PSI, I've seen on Non-Sanity's video that you could do mining with it. So we'll find out. I'm not entirely sure. I've never used it before, but I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen the Tinker's Construct. Making with Tinker's Construct stuff. It hasn't changed. It's exactly the same. So nice. Hey, we got two of them now. That's pretty cool. Alright, so what I'm going to do then is, it's night time, I'm going to sleep, I'm going to build some tools because we haven't got any. Block of iron, I do need you actually. Where did you go there? Yeah, build some Tinker's tools. And yeah, we'll go from there. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, well, I was actually recording in, well I thought I was recording, but it turns out I wasn't recording. I've got a little bit of redstone, I found some just back there, but we got diamonds. I found two in the village, but this is literally the first diamonds to pick up, but I didn't get the achievement. What the fuck? Why didn't I get the achievement? That's bullshit. Oh, is it because I haven't done it like that? Oh. Well, that sucks. Oh well. It's not bad though, we got 4 diamonds out of that. That's pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to go until my inventory is full because the bag is full as well. I've just had to do this a couple of times. I think that's the second time actually. The iron hammers and that, they're pretty shit with the durability, I prefer to use like a manual one or a steel one. So I'll eventually make them. We can get up to it, but this is just to help us get this stuff a lot quicker. So yeah, I made one iron hammer and 2 iron pickaxes. I always like to carry 2 pickaxes at all times normally. Bang, that's a fair bit of chunky iron there. Alright. We'll keep going until we hit negative 150, I reckon. At least I've got the iron back that I've used on my tool to replace it, so that's good. So yeah, PSI, I've never used it before. I'm gonna have to go back and watch Non-Sanity's original videos to start off with the season, for the reason that, hey look, gold. He went through some pretty good and basic spells to start with. Oh Jesus, that was a big yawn. Sorry about that. Yeah, he did some really good basic spells to begin with, and it might be handy to actually go through them. Oh, bugger. I was trying to do it before it ran out, but that's alright. Alright, so we'll leave it there. We've got enough. Oh, come on. Where are you? There we go. Oh, I couldn't get me bunny hop script. You learn how to bunny hop? Fucking Frankie. Alright, so let's head back up and let's start PSI. Let's see what we've got to actually do for this mod. Because like I said in the previous part, I have no idea what I'm doing with that. It's a new mod to me, and I don't know if it's a new mod to any of you guys, but let's learn it together. Alright, let's climb our way up this long ass steep. I usually do steps, but I just couldn't be bothered this time. Alright, well, let's come over here. Alright, we don't need you, you, or you for now. You guys can all go in the hole. Alright. Oh, we got some emerald plants going. Two sprouts back? Cool. I prefer it if you gave me more, but can't all be beggars. Alright, let's take all this stuff out and put it into the chest here, same as in this inventory bag here. Oh, no. Crushed dark gem. No idea what that is. Crushed dark gem, apparently. Let's grab a couple of the cobblestone so we can put in the important stuff, like that. Alright, let's put some cobble in here. Cobble in here. And I can get the rest in there. Cool. Alrighty. Tool station I'm going to leave on me. So what we need to do was originally we need to start with the iron cat. We can start with the gold cat if we really want to. What's the difference? We need to get to this one, which is prismial ingots, which is gold shot with an iron cat. So we need an iron cat. Bang! We have an iron cat, guys. Now what do we do? Spell infuser, trick infuser. Okay. So we got an iron cat. Now I'm going to show we need this cat assembly. So we need a piston. Let's get rid of this stuff. Got some wood here. Cool. let's build ourselves a piston. We're missing the redstone. The redstone is in here. Our 4 redstones that we have. So we should be able to go like this, make ourselves a piston. If you don't know how to make a piston, then I don't know what to do with you. Was it like this? No, it wasn't like that. Close. It was like that. Alright, we have a CAD assembler. Now let's make a spell programmer, which we need the sawdust. Spell infuser, redstone. How do we make a spell infuser? Huh? Oh, I'm confused. Spell infuser. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, hang on, what are these guys? Casting assistance device? No. No? Okay. Is there another way to make you? Recipes for a spell infusion. Alright, let's just put this CAD assembler down. What does this do? What if I put you in there? You in there? No, no. You in here, maybe? Oh! Alright, maybe I need to put some ammo in this beast. What do we got? We got a CAD assembler. Basic CAD battery. Maybe we need to put a battery, but we need this stuff. Oh, alright. No, no. I think we were right by starting off making this CAD. Because nothing else we can build is correct. Oh, what's this spelled? Detonator. Alright. Let me do some googling and some watching some videos and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, well you guys are probably fucking laughing at me and yelling at me like, you're an idiot, what are you doing? I worked out what I've done wrong. I'm just going to take a swig of my drink quickly. Alright. So, you already know what I've done wrong. When I put the CAD, the iron CAD assembly in here, it brought in the casting assistance device up here. So all I need to do is click that, bring it out. I have it. So now I should be able to go and throw this on the ground, hold the CAD. Oh, there we go. Level up. You got 1 level point. Equip your CAD point by pressing C to use it. Oh, I don't know what I did. C. Oh. Unequip your CAD and press C. Ah, unequip your CAD and press C. Let's go caster. Oh, learn. Level 2. Welcome to the leveling menu. It looks like you gotten acquired with your brand new CAD. Okay. Boom. Sawdust. So now we should be able to actually make the spell programmer. We need some more iron. Some more iron, thank you. We should be able to make this piece now. Hey! We don't need 2. Mr. Creeper. Let's put this beast down. And here we have the spell programmer. I still don't know what to do there. Okay. So, how do we make spells is the next thing. The next thing to learn is how to make spells. So let's press C because it was telling us some stuff about this. Don't worry, this is the longest one as it has to teach you the basics. To get started programming spells, you'll need a spell programmer. Sorry. To run your spells, you also need a better CAD than the one you have right now. One with all the components. Look up all the various CAD components: assembly, core, socket, battery, and optional colorizer, and create one. You don't have to make another assembly. You can just put them in your current CAD that is efficiently just an assembler in your crafting grid to reveal its assembly. Okay, so we can make it. We got to put these like basic CAD sockets, signalers, large CAD sockets. I don't know what any of them are. CAD battery. What is? How do we make this one? I don't know how to use that one. Alright. Let's build one of these basic ones. Have I got any gold? Downstairs we got gold. How many blocks? We got 4 blocks? Cool, I only need 1. Let's get ourselves some gold going. So, let's put this beast in here. Somehow. I thought it said put it in there. Ah, you just put it in your crafting grid. Okay. Just in the crafting grid, guys. Crafting grid. Alright, let's actually build one of those batteries, because this might be handy. Battery, cool. So if I put this and this, that in there with that. Alright. Now do I put it in there with the battery? Ah, there we go. So now it's going to give us nothing. Cool. What else did it say we can put into it? Core. What are these? Oh, basic cores. Alright, let's make a basic core. Let's put a basic core in the beast. Basic core. Ooh, complexity 10. We went up a bit, guys. Alright. We can put a socket in there. Let's do a basic socket. Because we can't do that one yet, so let's do this one. Basic socket. Bang, and whatever. That's a colorizer. We can't put any colorizers in there yet because we aren't ready for that stuff. So we should be able to take this then. Hey, now we got some spell slots, I reckon. Alright. We've done that. Crafting grid and reveal it. Lastly, spells also need to be put into spell bullets, so make yourself all of that stuff and let's get rolling. We need to make some spell bullets. Sorry. Spell bullets. Alrighty, let's make a couple of spell bullets. We don't need money. We'll go... They're not stacked. We'll go 3. Alright. C. Let's scroll back down a bit. Let's go rolling. Alright. After you're set with all you need, open up your spell programmer by right clicking it. You'll see a large grid. This is where the magic happens. The programming system is less of a traditionally complex programming system and more of a simple sequence of actions. To add a piece to the grid, right click any part of it and select from the pieces that come up. As you can see at the bottom, you have 2 available pieces. Once you have more, you'll be able to assemble them to create spells in a myriad of different ways, but for now let's just focus on these 2. The pieces you have available are the select caster, which is this one, and the trick debug. Tricks are the most important part of the spell. They are the means through which the spell interacts with the world. In our case, the debug trick is an exception, as it just writes a value to the player's chat. Start off with placing them in your grid adjacent to each other. I don't have any. What's going on? Spell programmer. Shh. And the game crashes. So it's telling me I've got spells, but I don't have spells in that box. What's going on? Where's all my spells at, boys? Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Alright, and I don't know why this has changed, so I hope that hasn't been like that all game. The video was in the wrong spot, the screen that you're looking at right here. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's get open. Ah, right click guys, right click, okay. And then bang. Okay. Debug. I don't know what to do now. Cool. Is that it? Let's press C. Scroll down. Start off by placing them in your grid adjacent to each other. When you left click on your selected castle, you'll find that nothing seems special happens. However, when you do the same for your tricks and debug, a panel appears on the left where you can configure the inputs of this piece of prize. Parameters are entered that goes to the piece in order to allow it to do its thing. A debug trick sends out something to chat. Far out. So we need to know what that thing is. Take the target perimeter and click one of the arrows so that your selected caster looks like it's pointing towards the trick. The fuck was that? Okay. I've done what you asked me to do, now what? If you hold shift while looking at a piece, you can see what types of parameters it needs or what type it sends out. This is useful so you can pair the right pieces together. Okay. Gotcha. Target number. Alright. Alright, now what? Whoop. Debug. Okay. Do I maybe go this? No. Now let's just go C. Scroll down. If you've done this correctly, you should see the X on the top turn into a check mark. We've done that. And some oh man. And some values appear on the right. Don't worry about those for now. If you're still seeing the red X, hover over it to see what the error is and try to correct it. Now we need to take the program you made and send it over to your CAD. Grab your spell bullet and right click the spell programmer with it. You'll hear a beep boop and are now ready to load the bullet. Place your new CAD into your assembler into the big slot on the top left, and you'll see some slots below it open up. Place your bullet in there. Then you can take your CAD out to pick a spell, hold your CAD and hold down the same key you used to access this menu. Note, you may only have a single CAD on you. If you have more than one in your inventory, spells will not work. In order to level up, you need to create and cast a spell that contains the piece highlighted in red on the last thing you've learned. In our case, we need a spell with a trick debug to be able to level up. Right click your CAD with your bullet loaded and you should be ready to move on. If you want to create more Psydust, simply pick a slot that has no bullet in it. Okay, so we need to go to here, put this beast in, debug. Debug. Hey, we done it, guys. We leveled up to level 2. Alright, that was a little complex to begin with, but learn. Let's talk about the number parameter. We saw last time, you'll notice the parameter has an extra option in the center. That means the parameter is optional. By selecting the center, you can disable it. In our case, the number parameter is simply a label of sorts. It can be useful if we have a more complex spell. Where we have multiple things being sent out to chat, it requires a number. So let's give it one. Now we have access to the constant number piece. Add the number parameter to your debug piece and add a constant number piece to your grid and connect it to your debug piece. You can set the number by clicking on the piece and just typing the number with your keyboard. Do I need to take this out? I don't get it. Ah, it's a... okay, yeah. Two. Oh, that's the code in there. Alright, now if we chuck this back in here and this in here. Bang, bang. It didn't do what it was meant to do. Simpler level slots can be useful. I forgot to do that. I forgot to do that, guys. Alright. Now I think I'm getting sort of the hang of this. Hey, got it. Alrighty, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. C. We get Trick, add motion, and entity lock. Learn. Okay, I know that you're thinking this is boring. When do we start doing cool stuff? Well now, it's time we introduce a trick that actually does some sort of interaction with the world. Bring in trick, add motion. This trick, as you'd expect, adds movement to the entity. It takes an entity, a vector, and a number constant, as you should have figured out already. Selector caster returns an entity player, which if you'd use with your new trick that adds motion, you could use it to add player movement to your player character. The vector is the direction in which you want the movement to be added, and the number constant is the speed you want to apply. Obviously, you can get this number using constant number. We don't have any great tricks up our sleeve to get a vector for the trick, but we do have operator entity look, which gets us a vector corresponding to the direction of the player is looking. If we pass that into our trick add motion, the player character will move in the direction they're looking. As for the number, go with 3 for now. You can change it of course, but 3 is a good one. You'll notice that when you modify the value of the constant, the numbers on the right change. These numbers are relevant now. They are the status of the spell. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit confused, but alright, let's start a new spell. We've got add motion. I think we need to go caster, then we need to go add motion, and then entity look. Target to the player, direction that way, speed that way, I don't know. Target that way. A perimeter is facing an empty cell, that's this beast here. Let's get rid of the speed then. Perimeter is facing an empty cell. This one here too. Bang. The perimeter is facing an invalid piece. 3 and 4. Alright, so now what if we need to put a 0 here and put a 3? The perimeter is facing an empty cell, so let's go into that one. What if we go with you? 3 as well. I'm so fucking confused. Oh, I'm so confused, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So I just had a quick watch a little video on how to do this one. I was a little bit confused, but I think I understand it now. So this is what we have to do. We have to get the entity look, and then using the connector, down connector, so it's this one here, going into the caster, and then the add motion going into a loop like this, and then the number 3. Now, before I do this, I wanted to let people know about this. Hang on. This pit right here. PSI cost on casting. It is 900. If we go escape, put this up, we only have 600, as you can see in the right hand corner. So this cast will kill us if we do it. So let's bring this down to 2, not 32. Not 32. Just 2, and now that'll be 400. And then I can just apparently just shift right click on this, and I don't have to remove the thing. So now if we just go right click, whoa, that was cool. Huh, that was sick. Alright, so that's that one done. Now we get more. All of these. There's a lot of different levels. But I'm actually going to call the episode here, guys. This has been quite a long episode, and I don't want to have to see you guys sit through this anymore. Look at that, I'm just holding a gun. So off camera I'm going to go through and do a couple of these tutorials, get it all done, so then we can start with the fun stuff, doing actual what are they called? Spells and shit. So yeah. Sorry for a little bit of a boring episode, guys. We got a little bit of mining. We started on PSI, which was the goal. I just never really sorry. I never know where to start when we're doing a YouTube series. It's always hard and working out where you want to start. And I wanted to start somewhere different. Normally I start with going to like mechanism, getting that digital miner, so I've got a source of mining resources coming in. The next thing I do want to get straight away though is environmental tech. We need to get some of this stuff. Now this is all pretty easy. We can get gold. We can get this. It's just all mining, and then we can build ourselves the ore miner. It's expensive. That's tier 2. No wonder that's expensive. Tier 1. There we go. So we need silk touch to get the diamond ore, but that is the next thing that we really want to do, because that will give us resources, and then we won't have to worry about resources for a bit, and then we can start going in and doing the actual mods on this mod pack. So let me go and do some tutorials, finish the rest of this PSI stuff, and then we'll come back next episode and I'll show you what I've designed. I'll probably end up using some of the Non-Sanity's designs that he's done. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget, in the description below is the link to the server. Come join, come have some fun. Yeah. Woo! I'm also going to start doing something as well. A lot of people have been doing it, and I think it's actually a really good idea. For every subscriber that I gain when doing this through this series, I want, if you're sorry, let me replace this. If you subscribe to my channel from this series, put it in the comments below. Put your Minecraft username in the comments below, and I'm going to build like a sort of a shrine sort of thing, and have your heads on some. I haven't got it all worked out in my head, but I want to bring your head into the game so we can see how many subscribers we get from this series. So yeah, guys, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next chapter. Peace out, guys.